Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, it hasn't been 100% confirmed, at least that I've seen yet, but we do seem to have a leaked image of the official Trick or Treat Studios life-size Halloween Kills Michael Myers mask. And it's a fine image. The only thing that's a bit unsightly is the hairline there, but you'd expect that because this is going to be a pretty reasonably priced mask. Now, we know from experience that it's probably not going to look this well painted when you buy yours, but the sculpt is going to be, you know, what you're seeing here. And if you're familiar with my channel, and you know, like so many other people who buy these Tots masks, I send mine off to Simon to repaint them and rehair them, and he just does the most incredible work. So I cannot wait to see what he does with this, and I'm relieved for him because he's been doing all this scarring of the, you know, the charred burns on one side of the mask there. He's been doing that all himself, actually sculpting it onto the H40 masks and converting them into a Kills mask. And we've had some really cool images come out from the Total Film magazine that came out this Friday just gone, but we'll pan down here. Not the highest quality image, folks, but I wanted to share my thoughts on this one. I think the eye cuts, the eye holes, we're gonna get a side-by-side between this image and the Total Film front cover image. So we'll wait until we have them side-by-side before we start comparing accuracies there. But I'm just looking at the burnt section here, really, and the scarring. And that big long gash down the side of the forehead there. Will that actually be something you can put your finger through? You know, is it a genuine kind of rip? It looks like it. You can just see the darkness inside like you can with the eye holes. I love the bullet tear on the not so burnt side. I love that they shrunk that down a bit because, you know, originally it was going to be a lot more of an open kind of tear in the mask, and I just prefer it smaller like that. Yeah, some gnarly burn damage on the side of the mouth. Neckline looks incredibly detailed. Sculpt. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else's repaints of these, and I can't wait to try repainting one of these myself, to be honest with you. I'm going to give that a go at some point. But here we have the Total Film image. A really good look at that mask next to the leaked Tots picture. Now let me just see here. There does seem to be a pretty big difference there. See the kind of under the cheekbone on the burnt side of the Tots mask. There's not as much scarring as there is on that Total Film image. It's actually quite different. Okay, so I mean, if this video turns out to be a dud, folks, and this picture is not from Trick or Treat Studios, then, well, what are you going to do? But there are some serious differences here. And usually, well, with the H40 mask, it was pulled or whatever from the mold of the actual masks from the film. So it was very accurate sculpt-wise. Obviously needed a repaint and a rehairing, but the sculpt was true. But that's pretty different in places. Pretty different, especially on that whole kind of cheekbone, like his left, the charred section, and the temple at the side there. It's not nearly as gnarly looking sculpt-wise as it is on the image from Total Film. That forehead leading up into the hair, that's all different. So it might not be just the case, if this is a genuine Tots mask picture we're seeing here, it's going to be more than just a repaint that's required. In fact, Simon might have to still do some sculpting with these, if that is a real image. We'll see. I mean, here's an image from the movie, from Total Film, and look how much detail there is around that long gash on the side of his head. Way more than we're seeing in that image of the supposed Tots mask. But man, this mask is really growing on me. The more and more that I see it, that's one of my favourite images. And here's Nick Castle, who's going to be returning for Halloween Kills, doing a little cameo or two, who knows. But yeah, another little look at the mask there, the hair. It's really crispy. Yeah, not too long to go until we see this film, guys, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, like I said, saw this image floating around. A few of my trusted friends confirmed it is legit, it's been leaked. So I thought, okay, well, get this on the channel, share my thoughts. But seeing that side-by-side comparison really has made me kind of question this again, because the sculpt of the H40 mask was very accurate from what I could tell. This doesn't appear to be quite as accurate sculpt-wise. I mean, I guess for the price they sell it for, maybe they had to hold back a little bit on detail, who knows, but yeah. Let's just see. I mean, the actual cuts of the eyes, the shape of them seems to be accurate to me. I'd have to ask Simon what he thinks about that. He's really good with noticing those kind of details. The actual hair itself, the quality of the hair doesn't look too bad. It just needs to be sort of re-glued on in the right kind of way, but you might be able to get away with using that hair. A lot of people reworked the H40 mask and kept the stock hair, just restyled it, and it did look fantastic. Thanks for watching, folks. Drop a like on the video. See you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.